Hi there, and welcome to this episode of Consciousness Empowerment. Here we talk about consciousness, spiritual laws, and how to reach your fucking dreams. Today we're going to talk about Psychocybernetics Chapter 3, okay? Imagination. The reason I didn't get to this chapter like daily, like how I would typically do, I did do shorts, but it's because this chapter was fucking long. It was long, all right? The subtitle is the first key to your success mechanism. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over the two main points that I got from this because it's a very long chapter. Okay, so this how many pages there are. It doesn't seem that long, but compared to the other books that I read, that were only like a short page. Now, before we get started, ask yourself, are you ready to learn and apply? And are you ready to be the best version of yourself, meaning going after what you really want? If you said yes to those questions, step forward, cross that white line. Let's get started, okay? Let's get fucking started. Those who said no, who are still thinking about it, get the fuck out, all right? With all due respect, this is the mental and spiritual gym. We're here to learn and get better and better and better and better and better and go for more and more and more and more and more. Okay, so 2 key points. Okay, number 1, visualize. Doing the thing or being the thing. Happiness, calm, or poised. Okay, happiness, calm, or poised. Why is this important? Because your self-image, what this is about, is based off what you see within. Okay, that's what Maxwell Maltz, he's a surgeon, plastic surgery guy, found out. It's within. Your self-image changes you within. Now, you can, if you want happiness, just affirm happiness. How does that person stand and walk and talk? And just affirm it. See yourself happy already. You may imagine yourself, seeing yourself like a movie, this happy version of yourself, and then be it, and then start being and acting that way. All right, I'm gonna go over an example of how this worked, okay, and how you can use it. I did a 30-minute video, but for some reason I couldn't upload it in my like editor where I can put the captions and shit like that. It didn't let me, so I'm gonna make this short, 8 minutes. And number 2, practice in the mind. Okay, 30 minutes a day. Practice in the mind of whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to get. If it's wealth, see yourself 30 minutes, wealth with money. If it's women or it's relationships, right? Love, boyfriend or girlfriend, see yourself with that person. Okay? How would you walk? How would you talk? What would you be doing? Right? Movies, food, having sex, whatever it is, see yourself already in that state, already having that boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. Health, how would you feel? How would you walk and talk? What would you wear? What clothing would you wear? If you're in shape, you probably wear a muscle shirt. If you're a guy, if you're a girl, a tank top. Same thing, right? But you get my drift where I'm going with that. All right, so the 2 main points that I wanted to share in the past for me was focus on the feeling you would have as a successful person. So feel yourself a success. Focus on details while visualizing smells, small details. 3, it will happen in time, not instantaneously, okay? It will happen in time. So you'll get better and better and better and better and better, okay? Here's an example of the pianist. There's a famous piano guy who would practice only in his mind, all right? Now, here's the one about sameness, and I'll wrap it up after I share this example. And that's because it works with everything that we want to get in life. It works with everything. It might be simple, but it's not. It's simple, but it's not, because we need to have this belief, inculcate this belief within us. Because the old beliefs are telling us that if we don't understand this information, then we're thinking that everything happens from the outside, which is not the case. It's not the truth. Truth is that everything happens from the mind. Just imagine yourself saying, okay? So some people who were in the mental hospital, they started answering questions based off of this. How would they answer it if they were a normal functioning person? So I'm gonna quote Maxwell Maltz. Quote, the patients first were given the usual personality test. Then they were asked flatly to take the test a second time and answer the questions as they would if they were a typical, well-adjusted person on the outside. 3/4 of them turned in improved test performances, and some of the changes for the better were dramatic. The psychologist reported a person who's earning that amount of money that you want to get, okay, act and feel like. How does a person with the boyfriend, girlfriend, or multiple partners, multiple sex partners, think and feel? Okay. How does that person think and feel? Think and act. Okay. Yeah. Think and feel and act. Okay, because I'm getting confused because I'm reading this and I'm saying what I understand. How does that person act, move, wear, right? Clothing, and how does that person feel? Objections, you can practice that in your mind. He shares that. He says, the objections. You could come up with that, but then you're gonna manifest objections. When I do it, I go through the presentation. That person says yes, and guess what? That day or the following day, that person says yes to my pitch. So remember that. Same with golf. He shares this with golf. He shares this with basketball. Basketball players, there was a test, and then there was 3 groups. One group practiced physically. One group didn't practice at all. The other group practiced in mind, 20 minutes. The first and the last group both improved. 24% for the physical and 23% for the one that didn't do it physically but did it in mind. So what you're doing in mind is impacting what's going to happen with you physically. Okay? It does impact you. That's why thinking to yourself, how does this person act and feel, right? A person who's earning that amount of money that you want to get, and then start acting and feeling that way. Just like these people who were in the mental hospital. They're called psychiatrics, neuropsychiatrics. 5 men hospitalized as neuropsychiatrics. I don't know exactly what that means, but they're in the mental hospital, so maybe they're something's not right. But then they began asking themselves, how would a normal person respond to this? So they had to think about it and start acting that way, started thinking, okay? So they started acting and feeling that way. Because they would think, how does the person act? So that means they're thinking about how the person would think. How would they feel? So feeling is also behavior. If you feel confident, your chest is out. If you don't feel confident, you're like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like to smile. I like to force myself to smile, make sure my cheeks round, and then I stay in that. See, it's starting to get back there. It's starting to stay there. That's how your vibration is. Your vibration. It's a habit. Your vibration is a habit. So if you're in a negative vibration habitually, you're going to be in that habitually. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Let's do a little visualization. Okay, take a deep breath. Exhale. Take another deep breath. Hold it in. Exhale. Push your stomach out. In. Another deep breath. Suck in a little bit through your mouth. Hold it. Exhale. Push your stomach in. Now run the image. How does that person act and feel like? Okay, what's your goal? And how does that person who has your goal, how does that person act and feel like? And do the thing that you would be doing. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Push your stomach out a little bit. Run it again. Now take a deep breath. Inhale. Hold it for a second or two. Exhale. Now run it again. Keep running it. Okay, one more deep breath. Inhale. Hold it. 2 seconds. Exhale. Push your stomach in a little bit. And open your eyes. Boom. Okay, you have it. In your mind, you're creating that program. Okay? This is why people fail, because they don't have a program. Right now, you created that program. You're impressing that program in your mind. It's like when you want to play StarCraft, right? Or Warcraft or League of Legends or whatever. Maybe you want to use a Word document, Premiere, or whatever computer program. You get what I'm saying? And then you go out and try and find the program, but you never downloaded it. So of course you're not going to do it. Same with your actions. You want to do certain thing, but you haven't programmed that role play, right? Like that sales presentation or that acting or what have you. You haven't role played it in your mind, so that's why you fail. But when you've done it, you've succeeded over and over and over and over and over again. You have the program. So when you're doing it and operating in the physical, boom. Okay, you got it. You got it. All right. You have it. 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 Now, stay calm. Whatever hunches or whatever sprouting comes out from your spiritual seed, whatever sprouting comes up, follow that hunch. Take that action and be calm and cheerful, and you'll have it. I love you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you feel like doing that. If you want to get more videos, hit the notification so you know when the next one's coming out. This won't tell you. Trust me. I have people who I subscribe to and it doesn't tell me when they have new videos because I didn't hit the notifications, right? You need to hit the notifications if you want to know when the next one's coming out. I love you. Till next time. Peace. And share this with somebody you love, somebody that came to mind, especially if they came to mind. Till next time. Peace.